Hey guys, so welcome back to Becoming a Home Stager. I'm your host, Faith Amina. I'm so excited that you are here. We're a little bit different. We're in my vehicle, and this day we are doing something somewhat of like a vlog where I'm going to be going out and looking at other home stages in my area, home stages. So I'm at this open house right now, and I'm super excited to see the staging like in close and personal. You always can look at videos or pictures online, but for me as a visual and a tactile learner, I like to get up in personal and see what's really going on and just see like what a real staging looks like in person. So I'm at my first home stage here in Baltimore. This house is going for $249,900. So we're gonna see what that staging looks like. I'm really excited, guys. So I'm gonna try to get as much video as I can and ask some questions and see who was the stager and do some research on this stager. So come on with me, guys. So excited. Okay, if you want to see more videos like this, please leave a comment down below. And if you like things like this or you like home decor, then follow me on my journey of becoming a home stager. And on Mondays, I put out Make This House a Home Mondays, so I do DIYs, home projects, and a whole bunch more things that you should check out. So let's get right into this house. Okay, guys, so we just came back from the first open house. It was pretty cool. The interesting about like Baltimore, they have like 3 or 4 bedroom houses with 1 bathroom, or the second bathroom is extremely small. But I am not in the buying market right now, so it really doesn't matter to me. So we're only gonna just talk about the staging. The staging was really nice. I learned a trick or two. I think I don't want to judge the house or judge the staging, because you know, as stagers, you're gonna tell your client like, I think, give them suggestions on like what they should improve, and it's up to the client to do said things. So I saw a couple of things that I would have said to my person, like, hey, you might want to do this, you might want to do X, Y, and Z. And that might not be the case in this situation. They might have ignored everything that the person suggested, and that's okay as well. So it was really interesting. There was 2 other people that came into the staging with me, so I couldn't do a lot of like filming. And then I didn't really I don't know, it was my first time like filming, so I wasn't that comfortable with like really recording, but it was a cute staging. I'm gonna put in some clips either before or after this clip, so you guys can see what I saw. The agent was super nice. We chit-chatted it up for a little bit, and she also told me that she found her stagers off of Instagram. So hint to me, I need to build on my Instagram. Also I need to follow their Instagram and see like what kind of hashtags they're using, so I can also use them too, because again, they're in my location, so I can, you know, I can see them and I can get to know them. So that was the first one. Now to the second one. Okay, guys, we're at the second location. All these homes are pretty close to where I live, so it was really easy to get to these places. I am on my second location. I will say the difference between this home and the second home is that outside appearance is really cute. It's better. The other outside appearance, it is fall time, so there was leaves on the ground. For me as a home stager, I would probably give a tip to my realtor like, hey, make sure you sweep the floor in front of the house, and things of those natures. But that's just me and my personality. This house has like flowers. It has a little wreath on the door. It's a little more inviting before I even get in. So that's something to take into account. Even though I am a stager, that's something to like maybe tell a realtor or who I'm working with at the time. So let's see what this house has to offer, and I will be recording so you guys will see what I see, hopefully. And yeah, I'm excited. So let's get into it. Okie dokie, guys. So we are back from the second house. The second house was really, really nice. If I was a buyer, this would have been one of my favorite. It was really spacious. It had 2 bathrooms, a own master suite bathroom. The only thing is I don't like living on the same floor as everybody else. But I'm not a buyer. I'm a stager, so I have to put my stager hat on. This house, in theory, on the internet looked really, really good. Like, I was like, who stays this house? And he was like, oh, the owners, this is how they live. It's not staged. And I was like, okay, you got me in those pictures. As I start walking around, I was like, oh, I can see this isn't professionally staged. But it looked really nice on the picture. So that was something to, take into consideration. They had they did a lot of the staging no-nos, but they're not stagers. So but it was really nice to see. The guy who was in there was really, really sweet. We chit-chatted it up. I think he just wanted somebody to talk to, which was fine because I can talk. So it was really nice. I learned about the couple. If I was a real estate agent, I would take notes from him. He did a really good job. Like, if I was really in a buying mood, like to really invest me into the house, like really get me. But I'm not. But it was really nice, and I appreciated it. So that was nice. Now we're off to the third and final home, and then we're gonna head back to my home, and I'm gonna run down of the things that I found. And I'm not gonna tell you like what I found in each home because I don't want to do that. I just want to tell you what I found, like overall, some of the things, like the aha moments and that I found. So yeah, stick tuned for that. Let's go to the third and last house. Okay, guys, so unfortunately I went to the third okay, so I went to the third open house, and it just didn't look like it was an open house. Like, it didn't look warm. It didn't have like the other homes that I went to had like open house, balloons, signs. This had no signs, no balloons. It had a padlock storm door, which is not uncommon in Baltimore, but it just didn't look like I should be knocking on that door. So I didn't. I wiggled my little self back in my car. I wiggled out of the little parking spot that took me forever to get into, and I came back home to record the rest of this video. So we're only going to talk about the two homes that I saw. They were really cool. I learned a lot. In one of the houses, instead of using a bed, they used like I think it's PCP pipes. Or I'm gonna share a video here of the bed that they did, and I would have never knew it wasn't a bed. Oh man, I wish I could take a measurement. Well, I guess I could just measure my own bed. And they just like had pipes, those plastic pipes you get from like Home Depot or Lowe's. put together and like a bedspread, and I thought that was so cool. So that was something that I didn't think of. I was thinking, okay, either you have a whole bed or you have like a blow up mattress, but the pipe situation was like, that's some really smart thinking. And then they had like a little note that said, you know, this is only for design, don't sit on the bed, blah blah blah. So I was just like, that was really cool, that was really nice, a great way for people to see their work, see their name, and then also warn people. But with the kind of staging I want to do, I really want to do luxury staging. So I don't know if that would fly for me, but it was a great aha moment. So I might, who knows, I might start off here and then end up in luxury, or I might just try to go for the whole gambit and just go straight into luxury. I'm praying on it. We're gonna see where God leads me. And you'll know when I know, because you're going to be watching Becoming a Home Stager. So anyway, that happened. That was an aha moment. There was another time where I was in both of the homes, and I looked out the windows, and you look smack dab into like behind your neighbor's yard, and which is not uncommon, but for me, because I live in a house where I don't see that. Like when I look out my window, my back window, I see like a landscape of other houses, and I have a bit of a yard, so I'm not like looking directly into my next door neighbor. Like it would be a little hard for me to like look at my next door neighbor and be like, hey, like they were literally looking at each other, like playing who's gonna blink first. That they were really, to me, they were extremely close, but that's my own thing. So with me, I think I would use sheer blinds so that light can still come in, but it will also distract them from noticing that I'm looking directly into my back neighbor's backyard, essentially. And then also I was looking out of one of the windows, and I could see the gutters, and the gutters had not been clean. And like I said, staging is all about showing people the good in the house. So for me, I was looking like, as a buyer, I wouldn't want to buy this house because the gutters aren't clean. And if you neglected the gutters, what else have you neglected in the home? Also, as a stager, I'm thinking, we probably should not have this just sitting here. We should either suggest to the homeowners that they should clean the gutters and or put something here to distract them from the gutters. So those are some of the things that I picked up on. I probably will do this a more often. I really liked going and talking to the real estate agents. I like seeing the difference of the actual like staged house versus the lived in non-staged house. In one of the non-staged house, the guest bedroom was just a plain Jane little bedroom. It could have added a little more pizzazz, but again, it wasn't professionally staged. So, you know, the owner did a really decent job with the house that she had. As if I was a stager and I came in, I would just add in a couple like staging, like editing things. I would have edited the downstairs area where they had like the gym. I would have edited that a little bit, possibly make that a home office because of where we are in this world and a lot of people are working from home. It would probably be really essential to have a spot that is an office that you can envision. And then also, there was just a couple of little things that I would have. They had a lot of their wedding. They had like wedding pictures up, and when you are looking at a house as a stager, you want to tell your clients like, hey, you should probably take it out, anything that's personal, because it's kind of hard for me as the consumer, or not me, but the person as the consumer, to visualize themselves in this house because all your pictures are everywhere. So how can I envision buying this house if all I see is you? You know, and it's like, yes, these are beautiful pictures. The wedding looked fantastic. Like, wow, you did a great job on the wedding. But also, I don't know if I can see myself living here because all I see is you. So that's something to think about, and to also like put it in a nice way to somebody if I was to help them like edit their lived-in house. And then also, you just saw a lot of their storage things pushed under, put into places. And as a stager, you know, like that's not the best thing to do, but I don't know. I feel like both of the homes would sell. They were beautiful homes. These are just some of my feedback that I found with the houses. And I didn't want to say like which house was which because I don't want to, you know, I don't want to be that person, because I know I just talked about like not talking about people's work. So I didn't want to put it on like, well, this house had X, Y, and Z, and this house had X, Y, and Z. I wanted to make it real general so you wouldn't know which one I was talking about, but you got the gist of what I took from this experience. So thank you guys so much for coming with me on this journey. It was fun. Baby girl is tired. Baby girl is me. I am she. And I'm signing out. I love you guys from the bottom to the top, and I hope you had a wonderful time watching this. If you enjoyed this, please leave a comment to let me know that these are the things that you guys like, and then also like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on your notification bell, because I got a lot of content coming. Once again, on Sundays we do Becoming a Home Stagers. On Monday it is Make the House a Home, and I don't know if I'm going to be continuing to do these vlogs where I go to open homes, but who knows, I might make this a thing if this is something that people really like. And I have to find a day for that, so make sure you stay tuned for that.